Cora here. I'm here with Ben and Alicia Rath, and we're going to talk about their newly renovated home. And how are you guys feeling? You guys just finished moving in. How's everything going?
Good. It feels like home. It's taken a little bit to get here, but that's, I guess, part of the process, and feel really good to be in.
Yeah, I mean, it's somebody asked me recently, like, when did you guys move in? And it feels like 72 hours ago. It's been about a month, but like, you know how like you just keep like shoving stuff in a corner and you're like, you'll get to it later. Yeah.
What was the initial reason for the full renovation? Because it was the whole house.
Yeah, it was the whole house. So the backstory is that my grandparents moved my dad and uncle up here in, was it the late 50s, I guess? Is that right?
Yeah.
I have my timeline right. So I grew up spending a lot of time in this house, and, you know, grandparents passed away and the house kind of stayed in the family, but didn't have a whole lot of purpose necessarily. And so when the opportunity came for us to move up here, our thought process was like, it's been in the family for a really long time. How do we take it and get it ready for the next 100 years? And so we wanted to let the house be what it was. You know, there wasn't any restructuring in the foundation or the shape, but we wanted it to live the way that we live. So that meant opening it up and just making it ready for the next 100 years. And hopefully there's generations of us that get to enjoy the space.
That's awesome. How's the experience been?
Yeah, I think it's been great. I mean, you know, the thing that Mike, Lou, and I talked about on day one, so before there was even a proposal on the table, I said that we wanted a partner in this project. We're relational people, and so we wanted to have a relationship with our builder. And so that means trust and communication. And so I feel like L&L has lived up to that, and that was super important to us. You know, no expectations that, you know, when you rip open an old house, there's going to be stuff, right? So it's not about perfection in the process. It's about the relationship to sustain those moments. And so I just felt like the communication has been really fantastic. And shout out to Travis, just has been, you know, answering my calls and text, like just to keep communicative. And that has helped just from a peace of mind perspective to know that you're not lost. You know what I mean? I think that's a big thing that we probably experienced in other big projects is you can feel lost. And this has felt a little bit more like family, which was super important to us.
Yeah, I think what's kind of funny is we kind of joked around about some of the people that you've had here renovating with us. They become like family, so much so because they were in and out so much, and then they were still wrapping up and we were doing some things that when we would come in, they would greet our dogs, and like it was just like, oh, hey Ben, you're here, like you're part of the family. Want a cup of coffee?
Yeah. I woke up this morning and I thought, I miss Ben. He hasn't been around in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Okay, so on to the renovation itself. What was your favorite part of the whole process?
Right, wrong, or indifferent, if you asked any of your team, like, what was it like working on the Rath project, they would say, Ben was here all the time. So, and I was, because I'm up here all the time anyways, when we didn't live here. But that was my favorite part of the process, getting to know the guys, being a part of it, solving problems on the fly, but it goes back to that idea of relationship in the process. And I felt like there was never a sense of like, you're in the way or stay out of the way. I felt like I was invited to be a part of the team. And so I enjoyed every part of the process because I was here for all of it. The details, the good days, the hard days, like all of it. And it was really fantastic. So getting to know the team, I think about Pete and the plumbing crew, and I think about the electrician subs that were in and all the time we spent with Ben. And that was my favorite part, getting to know all the people that were a part of this and watching them kind of get the heartbeat of what we were trying to do. That was cool. I never felt like they were just in here to work. I felt like they kind of got what we were trying to do. That was really cool for me.
Yeah, I think for me, favorite part of the process was you kind of dream up of what could be, and then incorporating, you know, our architect and design team with the design part, but then also starting to see that transformation. And I would agree with Ben, like everybody's kind of gifted at something. So it was like, it really did like bring a team together. So I'm a team person, so I like seeing that.
Some of the best days were the days where there was like an issue in the field in terms of what we anticipated to do, right? Like what was shown on the print. Just knowing when you have the right partners to be able to say, okay, I've got Greg and that team holding the design inspiration. I've got L and Travis considering the budget and the timeline and then the actual ability to do stuff on site. And so there'd be a problem and we'd all kind of come in and then I'd be like, I know we have the right people. Like, just let them figure it out. It was fun to watch them problem solve along the way.
So now that we have the final product, what are some of your favorite details, favorite rooms? What are your favorite parts of the finished product?
Honestly, I think everything was such a transformation from what it was to what it is now. For me personally, like, I love the kitchen space, first floor, just everything that I think we hoped it to be, to feel enough space to be able to entertain, and like everything on the first floor is like, I would say, is my favorite. Not that the other ones aren't, but I know we put, more time, effort, and money into this space, and so I'm pleased with the results for that. I think every time I do walk in from the mudroom area, laundry room, into the kitchen, I love my kitchen and our master bath. So there's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. It's weird. It's such a hard question to answer, honestly. It's like whatever room I'm in is the room I love the most, which I think speaks to the connectivity of the project. Like, there isn't a space that's abandoned and they all have their kind of own feel and personality. So like in this room, it's fun to be able to come in and it's a little quieter and to be able to relax. It's fun to go into the room with the TV and look out the window or watch the TV. It's fun to be in the kitchen and watch her do her thing. So whatever space I'm in is my favorite space. But I think, like, when I think about the project and if I think about like the past month of being here and settling in, not a day or multiple times in a day where I don't look to you and say, this place is beautiful. It's beautiful. It turned out wonderful. And even when you say that, it just feels like such an understatement because it's more than beautiful. It's more than nice finishes and like nice end product. Like, for us, it's a blessing, like, to be able to be here and to keep this house in the family, to feel like mission accomplished. This thing is ready for the next 100 years. And we've said from the onset, this is not ours. It's just our turn with it. And so to feel like we accomplished that is probably what I most often mean in my heart when I say, this is beautiful, It's just like, that's the best word to encapsulate how I really feel about the project.
So do you guys have any final thoughts for us, for the project writ large, or in general?
Yeah, I think if I'm thinking about maybe somebody who stumbles across this video online and is watching it, I would say that at the end, as we've wrapped up and here we are today and shooting this video, I think the thought that I've had the most was, yeah, we picked the right people. Like, we picked the right people to partner with, and I feel strongly about that, I think anybody going down this extensive of a project, it's really important to start it with realistic expectations. That you can't rip open an old house and not find unexpected things. And so if you're looking for perfection in a process, that doesn't exist. But if you're looking for a partner that you can build a relationship with to do something like this, I feel like L&L is that. And so for me, I would go down this path again with you guys because I think there's trust. And I think when you have that, you can accomplish anything. And I think this project speaks to that.
Well, thank you so much. That was really kind, and we were honored to be a part of this process as well.
I'd say at the end of the day has really played out. Like, it's been good. It's been good. We're not gonna have to go back and redo anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, or that wasn't complete. So that was really important to us, and I feel like that was all accomplished. So good job.
Thank you so much. I know the whole team loved being on this project, and we were so honored to be a part of this and a part of your family history for this little portion of your turn with this house. Speak for everyone at L&L when I say thank you guys for letting us have the opportunity to bring your dream to life. And it was a wonderful process from start to finish for all of us. So thank you guys as well.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's been great.
Welcome.
And thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time.